Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I create this gorgeous glowy holiday makeup look. This is definitely a take on that celebrity makeup look that has just been everywhere, and I just thought, you know what, I know how to do that, so I'm going to show you guys. So if you want to see how I go from this to this, keep watching. I'm just going to pull my hair back as much as I can. Can you guys believe that this wig is synthetic? And it is from Amazon. I'm going to link it in my storefront, so check the description bar down below. But I'm literally so obsessed with it because it's just so much easier. Like, I don't have to curl my hair. All I have to do is pop it on, and obviously the lace isn't melting as like a real human hair would, but it's still pretty good, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have to like worry about doing my hair. I could just slap this on, and also you don't have to worry about like humidity, like curling your hair and the curls drop. This is synthetic, so the curls do stay in place, so I really do like that for that. I'm so excited to film this beauty video today because it's been a while since your girl filmed a beauty video, even on my Instagram. I just feel like it's been kind of hard with having a newborn. Now mind you, he's pretty good, but like Charlie is not here during the day. It's just me at home, so having to like set up and do, you know, the whole video thing, it's just a little too much versus like when I'm vlogging. Vlogging is pretty easy, I think, at least for me. I could just, you know, wake up. I don't have to prep. With sitting down and doing a beauty video, like I have to prep. So that is the reason why we haven't had a beauty video. But today Charlie is home and I was like, I have to film a beauty video today, so that is why I'm here. So I'm just prepping my eyelid with the Kevyn Aucoin concealer. You guys know this is my OG concealer, and I literally rave about this because this little pot lasts me, honestly, years. I don't even know how long it lasts me, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have makeup for that long, but it lasts so long, so I love it. Just grab any loose powder and just set that. So the first color I'm using is actually a powder foundation from Fenty. This is in the shade 470, and I like to use that as my transition color. So I put it right above my crease and I blend it really well, and then I do take it out a bit to kind of, actually not out a bit, I just kind of blend it out to create a bit of that wind effect. But this is the transition color, so it's going to be very soft. Taking the Fenty eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be going into the shade Get This Bread, and it's just a nice warm brown shade, and that I am going to be taking right in my crease, but on the outer crease, as you guys can see, and I'm going to blend it inward, but keeping it right on the crease. And then on the outer corner, you could just kind of go in a circular motion and then wing it out. Circular motion on the outer corner and then wing it out. When I go back to that first shade, it could be eyeshadow, bronzer, whatever works best for you. And you're gonna take that color and I'm just gonna kind of buff above that brown shade just so that nothing is harsh. I'm going to be taking the Danessa Maverick Groundwork Defining Neutrals, and it is just this gorgeous palette with just a bunch of neutrals. And the shade that I've been loving to use in this palette is the Sandstone. I just like to pack that on my eyelid, and it just does the job for me. So I'm going to take this right here, and I'm just gonna pack that onto my eyelids. And I bring that towards my inner eye corner because I want that to be really highlighted. Okay, so now we're going back into the Fenty palette and we're picking up that same dark chocolate shade. And now you are going to put that right above your lash line. You're almost creating like an eyeliner effect. Make sure you kind of keep this thin first. You can obviously build it up to as thick as you want it to be, but start off kind of thin. but I love doing this, especially if I don't feel like using like a liquid eyeliner. But again, it blends very nicely with everything. So now I'm just grabbing a tiny bit of black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna put that on my lash line, and this one I'm putting it really close to my lash line, and this is going to blend very nicely into that first brown shade that we apply. And just blend, but don't put too much. I'm kind of blending it outward. Using a black kohl liner, I'm gonna line my waterline, then go in and blend in again with that brown shade. Just connect that bottom to the top shadows. So I'm using a Q-tip and micellar water, and I'm gonna use that to just clean off the shadow and give it a sharp finish. And I like to take it up this way, so make sure you go up. That is going to lift your eyes. I'm going to be taking this lashes from NYX Cosmetics, and it is in the style Major Spike. So let's pop this on. I think this will look really good with this look. These lashes are literally so stunning. It is my first time using it, but just from the look of it, I just knew they were gonna be really pretty, and they are doing just what I needed to do. And as you guys can see, my skin looks really dry, and that is because I did not apply moisturizer at all. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I do my brows before applying moisturizer. So that is very important for me. If not, if I apply moisturizer and then I try to do my brows, I just never like my brows. I absolutely hate it. So I need like a dry, clean canvas. But for the time being, my skin be going through it. It's like literally begging me to put moisturizer on. I am actually using the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pad. I've been loving using this on my skin before applying moisturizer, because I just feel like it adds another level of like moisture before the moisturizer. So I really like it, and I feel like it does something to my makeup. Like it just makes my makeup look good. Maybe this is all in my head, but I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and I've been loving it. So the moisturizer I'm going to be using is the Tula 24/7 moisturizer. I've been using this for a little while now, and I also love this product. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over my face, making sure I am super hydrated. And then I'm going to be taking the Ula Harrison Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum, and it looks like this. This has hyaluronic acid in it, so it really does give my skin that extra moisturization that I need, especially now during like the fall/winter season. My skin is combination, but I do tend to be on the drier side this season, so I make sure I really prep my skin really well before putting any of my foundation, because that is the only way that I can get that photo finish look when my skin is really moisturized. Now I should have probably skipped doing my under eyes so that I can really get this moisturizer underneath there, but I did my under eyes and now I don't want to mess it up, but I'm gonna get as close as possible. I am using the Key Soulcare, and this is their eye cream. I've been using this also for actually a couple of years now. This is how you need to get your skin so that your makeup looks like it's Photoshop. So you see that glow? You see how bouncy my skin looks? And I like to keep that moisturizer on for about a minute or two before I go in with my primer. My primer is always the Hydro Grip Primer by Milk. I just restocked on it. As you guys can see, it's fully full, but I love this primer. It truly grips the makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it again all over my face. And if you want that long-lasting makeup, this is your best friend. And I also feel like it fills in my pores so that I am left with a nice finished makeup. I'm going to be taking this Bobbi Brown concealer and I'm just gonna put it right underneath my eyes and just like on my scar and around my lips, just anywhere that needs to be kind of color corrected. And I'm just gonna use my sponge to blend that out. I'm gonna be taking the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso, and I like to apply that just on the perimeter of my face, so my jawline and the forehead. And I do apply a generous amount, y'all. This is what is going to give us that like really bronzy glowy look, and I do apply it as such. And for the foundation, I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Folks Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. This is in the shade Ganache, and I'm gonna mix it with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Rich Jahava. It's probably just Hava. Both of this foundation do give me a pretty good coverage, but I just feel like I like the mixture of them together because I feel like they keep my skin very hydrated while still giving me a nice coverage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that onto my face. I'm gonna take a sponge and I'm just gonna start blending all of that out. And as you guys can see, I'm just using a stippling motion. Stippling motion is the best way to get that full coverage foundation. Even if you are using a light to medium weight foundation, you are still gonna get a pretty good coverage if you apply it this way. I'm gonna be taking the Lancome All Over Concealer, and I'm going to be using that to highlight. So right underneath my eyes, we are gonna take a little bit to cut out that shadow. And I like to apply a bit on my forehead. Before I used to skip this step, but I do it now, but I don't. You are going to see that when I go in with my second concealer, I'm not going to apply it again on my forehead. So this is the color that I keep on my forehead. I don't go any lighter than this, but on the rest of my face, like underneath my eyes, I am gonna go back in with a cooler tone that is much brighter. And this one, I do blend it right away, but I like to start off with the one on my chin, and then I do above my lips and underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna blend that, walking my way upward to my hairline, like so. See how that is already giving me a facelift? That's exactly what you want. So this in the inner eye corner, and this way to blend kind of, you know, the side. Just apply whatever I have left on my nose. And now we are gonna blend the forehead. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a liquid blush. This is from Real Beauty, and this is in the shade Lucky. I love this liquid blush. Again, I'm just applying kind of on the highest part of my cheekbone, but not all the way to the top. I'm gonna use the same sponge to blend. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I think my card is about to be full, and this is the second one. The first one was already full, and obviously I cannot delete anything right now. So let's get this done. But anyway, I am using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Taffy, and that is going to be the shade that really highlights the face. I'm gonna switch out my sponge, and now we're gonna start blending that out. I forget how seriously pigmented this concealer is. I did not need to put that much. It was a lot, so take it easy if you do have the same concealer. This is a little bit heavy for sure. I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier loose powder with this triangle puff, and I'm going to be using that to set that under eye. Just take a little bit, and I'm going to focus that right on the inner eye corner first, and then work my way out. and just press that until it is dissolving into the concealer. Apply it on the chin. And I'm going to just apply a bit of that excess on my nose. And we're also going to apply on the forehead. That we apply the highlighter. Just around the highlighted areas. Okay, remember that eyeshadow that we use on our crease? We are going to be using it now on our face. So I'm going to be using this to set the rest of my face. And this just adds a bit more of a coverage and also gives you a nice smooth finish. So I just like to pack it in, hence the reason why it looks like this. Pack it in, and then again you are using that stippling motion. So dab, 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 dab. And make sure you keep that around the areas that you did not highlight. Bring it down, and now you can put it right around the perimeter of that lighter shade. And this is what is going to give you that like Hollywood glow. You see when them celebrities have their makeup, they just like be glowing all around. This is what does it, at least for me. This is what does it for me. And now I'm gonna take that same powder again. I'm gonna use it to contour my nose. I don't like to go too dark with my contour. I think this is just perfect. Because again, you still have that center of the bridge of your nose that is highlighted. So this is perfect that is still matching your skin tone while the rest of your face. Before I used to go with like a darker shade and I feel like my contour is always so harsh. But when I do it with the same powder that I used on the rest of my face, it just looks so smooth. Almost looks like I didn't contour, it's just part of my nose because it blends very well with everything else. Make sure you bring that shadow into your brows like so. To really define that contour, I'm gonna just dip into that loose powder again, and I'm gonna take it on the outer part just to highlight that, and that is going to be part of, you know, the under eye highlight. But then that contour shade that we apply is gonna kind of stand out to really make our nose look snatched. And I like to kind of take it into my inner eye corner, so it kind of blends in with the eyeshadow, like so. And then just a little tiny bit in the center. Oh no, but you're not done with the powders yet, okay? You're not done. This right now is my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to be taking this blush set by One Size Beauty. This is in the shade Attention Seeker, and it basically comes with a cream blush, a powder one, and then a shimmering blush, which you can use as a highlighter. But I like to take the center one, which is the matte blush, and it's this gorgeous pink color. I don't know if my camera is picking up well, but I like to apply that in the highest part of my cheekbones, like so. But I like to mix it with this deeper pink blush from Makeup Forever, and this is in the shade number M853, and this just gives it more of a color, and I bring it down a little bit to play as a blush as well. So that's how you get that blushy pink. Oh, my camera's about to die. What is going on? And now I'm gonna go into the NARS blush. You guys know how much I love Exhibit A by NARS. Such a pretty orangey shade, and it looks amazing on Chocolate Girl. So I'm just gonna add that on my cheeks really lightly. And to add that extra glow around your face, go ahead and take this and then apply it on the highest point of your forehead. You see that glow? Don't go too much on the top part because you don't want to be walking around with orange forehead, but just a good amount for that extra glow. Like, look at that. I talk to you guys about this powder all the time. You want to just get this powder and now you could set it everywhere. And this is going to give you that final smooth effect all over your face. I'm taking the highlighter Super B by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose and a little bit on the bridge of my nose as well. Okay, I'm taking a little bit and I'm gonna put it on the highest part of my cheeks, just a little bit. We don't go crazy anymore with highlighter. Hi, Garden. Oh gosh. And just a tiny bit on my forehead. I like to just put it on the right side of my forehead. I don't know why, I just feel like it does it for me. So just there. The first lip liner I'm going to be using is the MAC lip liner in Chestnut, and I'm going to go in with the One Size Beauty lip liner in Coin Collector, and this is just to define the lip liner because it's a little bit darker than Chestnut. Okay, and so for my lip color, it's actually from KK Beauty, but that brand does not exist anymore. But this shade is so pretty. I've been loving it lately. And honestly, you can find this shade in any brand. You can find this shade. But I just didn't feel like going through my lipsticks right now to try to find this similar shade. But I'm gonna use my finger to just blend that out. And y'all know I'm a glossy girl, so I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in the shade Glass Slippers, and look how it looks now. It don't look that clear anymore, but it's still so pretty on. I've been obsessing over this lip gloss. I use it with literally every look, but I'm just gonna top it up on top of that look. And y'all, that is the look, but let's finish it up with a setting spray from Morphe. This has been my OG setting spray. I love it. I do have other setting spray that I love, but this is affordable, so it's an easy grab for me every single time. I'm gonna just spray that. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, give it a big old thumbs up. If you want to see more makeup videos from me, let me know. And if you have any questions regarding this look, let me know as well. I'm going to have all the information in the description right down below for everything that I used in this video. Again, thank you for watching, and remember to always be what? Your own kind of beautiful. Bye.